The title of the devotion today is Woe to the Oppressors by Pastor W.F. Kumuyi. Our texts of devotion are taken from the book of Micah 2 verses 1-6, and it reads, Woe to them that devise iniquity, and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. And they covet fields, and take them by violence, and houses, and take them away, so they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Therefore thus saith the Lord, Behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil. In that day shall one take up a parable against you, and lament with a doleful lamentation, and say, We be utterly spoiled. He hath changed the portion of my people. How hath he removed it from me? Turning away, he hath divided our fields. Therefore thou shalt have none that shall cast a cord by lot in the congregation of the Lord. Prophesy ye not, say they to them that prophesy. They shall not prophesy to them, that they shall not take shame. Key verse. Woe to them that devise iniquity, and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. And they covet fields, and take them by violence, and houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Micah 2, verses 1 and 2, Message. In today's world, evil is rising, mainly because people's hearts have grown cold, and preachers deliver soft messages that lack convicting power. As a result, even those who consider themselves religious often hold on to the mistaken belief that they can live as they choose, on the false hope that God would accept their behavior. The reality, however, is that God despises sin and will hold people accountable for their actions. While he loves humanity, he will not shy away from punishing wrongdoing, as emphasized in today's text. In these verses, the prophet Micah speaks out against the widespread oppression in human societies. Although his message was primarily to the Jews, the issues he raised are still very much relevant today. He highlights the greed of the wealthy and powerful, who seize property and land, particularly from the poor. These individuals exploit their positions and often resort to violence to seize what rightfully belongs to others. Through Micah, God condemned this behavior, which went unchecked by the rulers for a long period. He declared that judgment was unavoidable, divine retribution would come, and enemies would take over their land. Those greedy land barons would lose their ill-gotten gains and come to realize just how foolish they were. The justice God sought in ancient Judah is the same one he desires among his people today. His word cautions against greed and covetousness. Greed can lead to a longing for what belongs to others or the community, resulting in injustice and theft. Meanwhile, as Micah preached against the oppression in Israel, false prophets sided with rich oppressors, preaching smooth messages and preventing the sinful from realizing the gravity of their impending judgment. They rejected Micah's message, instructing him to stop prophesying. Similarly today, false preachers oppose those who stand on the truth. They concentrate on prosperity messages, deceiving their listeners that God's patience is infinitely elastic and without limits. They argue that once you are born again, you cannot be unborn, even if you sin habitually. The scriptures, however, debunk their falsehood. Those who practice sin belong to Satan, and they will reap the same judgment with him, except they repent. Thought for the day: to take advantage of others just because you can is an invitation to God's inevitable wrath. Trust you are blessed by this devotional. Like and share with others. God bless you.